So good morning or good evening or good afternoon to everyone. I'm Alfio Albazini from Switzerland. In my clinic here in Switzerland, my clinic is here since 25 years. We are dealing with different musculoskeletal components.
And I'm also told that, because you said that when they see it, just the effect of showing it to the patient, showing him, making him understand what he's supposed to do. But because when we go to physiotherapists, sometimes we don't understand what they mean because we are not so much into it. When they see and understand, they will do the exercise better and be more interested in their own therapy. Do you experience that?
Exactly, absolutely. I give you an interesting example. I had, I think a couple of months ago, a lawyer who was a professional soccer player, and his knee, he has OA, he has arthrosis, obviously, because when you're 50 and you've been playing soccer, your knee are not in a good shape. And what happened is, basically, he was doing the same exercise and it didn't change. His muscle didn't build up. Then I show him with the EMG, I said, look, your exercise is showing this activity, which was 0. Then I said, look, change the angle, change the movement, do this. And then when he started to realize, oh, the muscle is now waking up, he was even, let's say, progressing better because he understood he wanted to have more and more. And this is what they can see once they realize that is off and they can actually switch it on with slightly movement. Then they realize and they do it even more. And this is the problem that normally the people have. Once they get better, they stop to exercise. But if you can stimulate them in this way that you say, look, this is the line when we are here, we want to get there. Then you give them an exercise, you stimulate them, you tell them, look, in 1 week time, we reassess and we see, are you there or you're still down here? And they know they cannot cheat because if the muscle is not getting better, we know they haven't done the exercise. So this is really stimulate them a lot.
Yeah. When I talk about this with physiotherapists, I sometimes get the feeling that the world of physiotherapists is so complex that the patient don't really believe in the healing. So they say, the physio want me to do this easy exercise here, and I don't think it is going to work. I'm a grown-up man. I want to do something real, strong exercise, but he just wants me to do this tiny exercise. I don't believe in him. But when they see it on the EMG, they get convinced and they get a better trust with the physiotherapist. Is that something that you connect with?
Yes, absolutely. And it's what also I always try to teach to the physical therapists in the wards, that I always tell them, look, you're always thinking about quantity because the patient think about quantity, big movement, a lot of weight. And I always tell them, look, start with quality. The quality is the important part. And if you can convince the physio to explain it in a good way to the patient, we need first quality of movement, tiny little movement with a good muscle activity, then you can always progress. And yes, this is true that the patient at the beginning, they don't understand. And I think it's also our fault that we have to explain them in a good way, that it's first a good quality and then you can always build up. I always give them also example with some athletes where I say, look, this guy is pushing that much, he started down here. Now we do the same and we will build it up. And normally then they understand. And when they see it, as you said, then they understand that they have to change it.